Alrighty, we're now on to our second assignment of the work at home, whatever you want to call it, factoring binomials 1b. The big difference on this worksheet relative to the last one is we finally are going to encounter some negatives and see how we have to change your approach in order to deal with negatives. So I'm going to go ahead and do problem 2. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I am going to start the 35x the way we've been doing it, which is to say, I'm going to separate the 35 from the x, and then I'm going to factor the 35 on its own, which is going to be 5 times 7, and those are both prime numbers. Now, when you have a negative number, and I do treat this minus 50 like a negative 50, similar to what we do with separating the number from the variable, we're actually going to separate negative 1 from the 50 as our first step. I'm going to rewrite this as negative 1 and 50. And now negative 1, it's not a prime number in the sense that it's a negative number, and prime numbers are always positive, but we are going to leave it alone. Now 50 is probably, to most of you, 2 times 25. Maybe some of you thought 5 times 10. Again, it doesn't really matter. The prime factorization always works out the same, which is 255. Alright, so we've factored, and again, the only thing different that you're going to see today is when you have a negative number, whether it's the first term that's negative or the second term that's negative, you want to separate the negative out before you do the rest of your prime factorization. Now, we're trying to find the GCF here, so let's leave a space for that. The only thing I see that's common is the 5. Is that right? The 5 here and a 5 here. And that's it. Sometimes it's that easy. So the GCF is 5. That's, again, abbreviation for greatest common factor. And that's all there is to it on this one.